Hi everyone, I'm here to help. You have all asked, if the flowers are too long, what do you do? How do you cut them? Before we get into that, let's just have a little chat about visual and actual balance. Visual balance is when you get your stem or your little flower at home and you go to put it into your vase, and that is called visual balance and actual balance, all in one hit. So you put them in and it's too tall and you think, oh my goodness, it's going to fall over. This is how you fix it. The general rule of thumb is 1.5 times the height or the width of the container, whichever is the greatest. So you and I both know that that is actually not balanced, because look, it's doing that. And it's too tall for that vase. Even if you used a vase this height and put it in, it's not tipping over, but visually it doesn't look right. This is what you do. As I said, general rule of thumb is 1.5 times the height or the width of the container, and that starts there from the tip down and then 1.5 times. That will make that the perfect, and I'll just bend that over to show you. So see what's going to happen? That's going to be a better length for this vase. So to cut, bend it over before you start so that you know exactly how long you want to be. And the other little tip I like to say is just go a little bit longer than what you think, because once you cut, you can never go back. It's just a matter of cutting, getting your side cutters, snap, and it's off. Now let's have a look. Perfect. It looks right for that vase. It's not tipping over. So there you have a quick and easy lesson on actual and visual balance. Now, some of our stems are a little bit too long, but I've done that for a purpose because I didn't know what you were going to do with them. The other thing is, the stems are a little bit thicker than what we just cut with the camellias. So these are my heavy duty big ones, and it is just a matter of getting these and putting that under your arm like that, under your wing, and then as you're cutting it, put the end of the stem into your hand, just like that. It's magic. So that's the dahlia cut, much better length for what I want to do. Now with the tulips, there is a wire that runs all through the flowers, and that wire is there for a reason. That wire is to help support the bloom at the end of the stem. So say you wanted to cut this to put it into a wee vase. Maybe you want to put it into this vase here. Let's just have a look at that. You see, there's that. Actually, it's not falling over, but visually it's just a little bit too long for into that vase. So we need to cut a little bit off there. Right, I know that I need to cut to about there, so it's just a matter of snip, and it will come off. Now, because there's that little wire in there, sometimes, not always, but sometimes that little wire might work its way loose. So this is when you get your trusty glue gun and you just put a little bit of glue at the end there. I've been a bit messy with that, but just a little bit of glue on the end. Now this is my heavy duty big girl's glue gun, which, you know, I can do anything with this thing. I just love it. But if you're looking for a very handy little glue gun to just have at home for those little wee projects, these little guns here are fantastic, and they come with the little glue sticks in them. Now we are going to have those on site. I'm just looking for the right ones that I can pass on to you, because I'm not going to just give you rubbishy ones. I want good ones. So you just need to, when you're putting the glue onto there, be very, very careful, because when it comes out of here, it is stingy, burny. Take the skin off your fingers. So be very cautious if that's your first time using it. Let that just set. It only takes a few moments. Once that's set, and you'll know it's set when you put your finger on it and it doesn't do that. I don't know if you can see that, but that just looks like a long spider web or a thread of silk. So when it is set, that will be very firm and hard. Right, so that's that sorted out. Now what say you need a big tall flower and they're very short? Well, this is all you need to do, and this is what I call mounting onto another stem. So I like to use like a bamboo stake or a garden stake. Take your garden stake or whatever you've got. You might even have a flower stem like this that I've cut off. Let's use that, shall we? You just take that to there, oopsie daisy, turn that around like that, and then you just get a cable tie. Cable ties are the best things that ever were invented, and then that just goes onto there, and you just pull that tight, and you might need to use two, because if that's not quite strong enough, what will happen is that will get that wee bend on. You don't want that wee bend on. So you might need to use two of those. Put that onto there, cut those bits there off. These are useless, because I've been using them to cut for years now, just about all finished and not working as well as it should. So there you have from short to long. I hope these have been of assistance to you people out there that can't cut or they're too short. Happy floral adventures from me. I'll see you again another day.